Guys, good morning. It's Mr. Snyder back for day 2 of our first week of online learning. Trying to get a little bit better at this whole thing, trying to streamline the process for you. So I hope that you're finding this engaging. We just covered on Monday what makes a story powerful. So we thought about some things that we remember from our lives, the stories that we remember, and why we remember those. And hopefully you got something out of the people could fly. The story about slavery, about how it doesn't matter if you fly or you walk or however you get there, as long as you're going towards that freedom, that's the strongest thing you can do. All right, again, doesn't matter how you get there, it just matters that you're heading towards that goal. So, with that in mind, about what makes stories powerful, we're going to start to look at the central text that this term is going to be centered around, and that's the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass. Now, I'm not going to get too much into who Frederick Douglass was or what he did. Some of you may already have an idea about who Frederick Douglass was and why he's important, but we will be getting into that as this curriculum unravels. So first thing I want to do for you is I want to bring up the Google Doc that you're going to be filling out as you watch this video, and we go through a couple of book covers and we have a gallery walk to get you a little bit more in tune with the time and the context. So we're going to be sort of time traveling back into the early 1840s into the 1860s, right before the Civil War is fought between the North and the South, the Union and the Confederacy in 1861. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our Google Sheet. So I will go ahead and pull this up here for you. Quick tip, if you weren't aware about this in terms of your Chromebooks, if you have a whole bunch of tabs open up and you don't want to switch back and forth between them, like you only need 1 or 2 tabs open. For this instance, I recommend you have 2 tabs open, one being this YouTube video you're watching right now, the second being what I have highlighted, the book cover reaction and gallery walk that you will be turning in. We're going to focus on section A for this video, which is analyzing book covers. So if you didn't know you could do this, if you pull this tab, like you just click on the mouse, you pull it off to the side here, it will automatically have it onto this side of the screen. And hopefully you're able to do the same thing with the YouTube tab for the video you're watching, and you pull that over right onto the right. So I would be pulling that YouTube video over here, and then you'll be able to see things side by side. So let me go ahead and minimize this as we move forward here. First things first, we're going to be looking at some of the book covers for the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass because they're very different. And we're going to be focusing in on these questions right here. All right. First, I got to say, please make sure that your name is on it. You're each going to have a copy made of this for you. So please make sure that you have that on there. Your name, capitalized, please. Remember, you're a proper noun. Treat yourself as such. All right, so section A, analyzing book covers. What do you see? How do these images differ? Which one of these covers makes you most interested in reading this book and why? And then what might this book be about? All right, so let's check out some covers real quick. First one we're going to look at is of a young Frederick Douglass here. All right. He's got the nice suit on, right? It was very appropriate back in the mid-1800s. All right. Narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, an American slave. All right, so there's book cover 1. Check out let's look at book cover 2. I like this one right here. And guys, feel free if you need time to just look at it for a little bit longer, press pause, right? You can take this time right now to kind of look over it, see what kind of details you notice. All right. And then finally, I kind of like this one here. We're going to go through, I had planned on 3. We're going to go through 4. There's the original classic edition. So there he is again. There's cover number 3. And now cover number 4. Ooh. Gotta be honest with you, this is one of my favorite ones right here. I don't know if this makes me want to read it anymore than the other ones, but this gets my attention. That is a terrifying looking man. He looks angry, right? And he's wearing a very similar suit to the one that he had in here. But you can tell the features are a little bit different. He has the beard. He looks significantly younger in this, significantly less angry. Um, so yeah, what do you guys think? Um, what do you see in those four covers? How do the images differ between those four? Which one of those covers makes you most interested in reading the book and why? Make sure you include the and why because that's what I'm interested in. Some people might be interested in one more than four because of their own reasons, and I think that's important for us to share that. Um, and then finally, like what might the book be about? There were some clues embedded in the title, but you go ahead and let me know what you think. Uh, just pay attention to the words that are in the title of the book and be able to have a very coherent answer about what the book's going to be about and who's telling the story. What it's about, who's telling the story. All right. So that is going to wrap up section A for us. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to get a hold of me during our office hour time, which is going to be every Monday and Wednesday from, let me think here, 10 to 10:30. So you got that half hour window where I'm going to have a Zoom meeting pulled up. And you can jump right into that meeting, get some face-to-face time, and cover any questions that you may have. My assignments, for the most part, are going to be posting at 9 a.m. on those Mondays and Wednesdays. So again, if you have any questions after your advisory time, you got a few minutes to kind of delve into what's going on in terms of these assignments. And if there are any questions that pop up, please feel free to either contact me in that Zoom, or if it's outside of that time frame, email me. Email me. I'll have access to my email for the majority of the day. I will be working at Trader Joe's here and there, so I can't guarantee an instant response, but I can promise that you will get a response from me within 24 hours. My guess it's going to be well before that, but we're all learning here in this new format, so we got to give each other a little bit of time. All right. Well, that does it for me. If you want to, run back, look through those, or you can even Google search image the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, an American slave. And these will pop up for you so you can take a look on your computer, or you can use this video. And with that said, hope everybody is doing well, and I will look forward to your responses. All right. I'll see you in a few moments for section B.